What's going on, everybody? Alonzo here with GulfCoastSmoke.com, and on today's episode, we're making an easy and delicious creamed corn. We've already showed you an appetizer. Today, we want to show you a delicious side dish for Thanksgiving. Stay tuned and let me show you what to do. If you guys have just 15 minutes, you'll be able to make one of the best Thanksgiving side dishes of all time. This truly is so simple and always comes out so delicious. There really is just not much to it. With Thanksgiving, there's just going to be so much going on. If you guys are hosting at your house, there's just going to be turkey everywhere, ham everywhere, mashed potatoes, rolls, all that good stuff. And adding this in allows you to have that side dish that just doesn't take any time at all and always packs such a bunch of flavor. If you guys don't like turkey, let's just say you're going to go with brisket or pork or chicken or anything else, this is going to fit right in with any dish you've got. To start this recipe, we're going to start with our corn, and today I have 8 cobs of the intensely sweet corn from HEB. From here, we're just going to cut off our kernels, so make sure to take your time here, or you can make a huge mess with all this corn. And once we're done getting all the kernels off of this, do not throw the cob away. We still have some use for this before we're ready to cook. And I told you guys a second ago not to throw the cobs away because we're just going to use the back of the knife and we're going to make sure that we get all the corn out of here. So you can kind of see on the edges, since I made straight cuts, there's still plenty of that corn there, and I just want to make sure that we utilize all of it. Now I've got 8 slices of bacon that I'm just going to cut into small cubes here. We're going to cook this down in the same pot that the whole creamed corn is going to be cooked in. The best part about this recipe is that is the hardest part of the preparation. We have all of our vegetables and the rest of the stuff already prepped just to make everything go a little bit smoother. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our bacon right into our pot, and we're going to keep cooking this until all of our bacon is nice and brown. Now that our bacon is nice and browned up, you can see all that beautiful bacon grease in there. We're going to add half of a white onion and then 2 chopped up jalapenos. You'll notice that we finally diced everything here. On the jalapenos, we did take the seeds out. If you guys want to leave the seeds in, it is going to be a little bit spicier, but that's completely fine. I'm just going to saute these in the bacon for just a few minutes. We just want to get everything started. We want it to start absorbing that nice bacon grease in there just to get some flavor. We want to brown these vegetables up. Now that we've got our vegetables exactly where we want, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of flour, and we're just going to cook this for a few minutes. We're going to mix it in, and we're going to start building our roux. Now, just a quick tip, I do want to let you guys know that you do want to make sure that your vegetables are nice and tender because the rest of this goes pretty quickly. So you just want to make sure that these are at the consistency that you want to eat them. Our roux is right where we want it, and now we're going to add 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, all of our corn. Next, we're going to add 2 4-ounce cans of green chilies, and then 2 teaspoons of Southern Hospitality, and 2 teaspoons of Southern Belle. And now we're just going to mix everything together. Now we're going to cook this for around 5 to 7 minutes. All we're looking for is for our cream to thicken and our corn to cook all the way through. You see, I told you, there's nothing at all to this recipe. We're already done, and it's looking out of this world. Let's go ahead and get right into taking a bite. We'll talk about how good it tastes because I know that it's dang good. And also, I wanted to tell you guys that if you want to do less of a batch than this, if it's maybe just you or maybe just you and a family member that are going to be eating it, you can half this recipe. We actually tested it out, and we made it in half batch, and it turned out just as good. So let's get right in. Let's see how this tastes. Want to get a nice little scoop here, and of course, you know I'm going to get one of those fresh jalapenos right on top. Let's dive right in. Creamed corn is out of this world. So delicious. The flavor's on point. I get spiciness from the peppers, from the chilies that we put in there. And then, of course, I get that sweetness from the corn. I get the savory from the bacon. Everything just comes together so well. If you already haven't started making that list and heading to the grocery store, I don't know what's going on. You've got to try this. You've got to make this for Thanksgiving. And this is going to be a side dish that you're going to use for years to come at not just Thanksgiving, but every single barbecue and get together that you're going to have. As always, we really appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.